The Seahawks head into the 2021 NFL Draft with just 3 picks, but really, the team's top pick just had one of the best seasons of his career.
We're going to be celebrating Jamal tomorrow evening, right? I mean, we want him to be here long term for sure. He's a great player. Really glad we made the trade to get him, and he's going to be a very important part of our future.
Our number one pick is Jamal Adams. That's a heck of a pick. He had a really good year leading into his getting drafted by us number one, and it would have costed us another number one to get that done. He's that incredible of a football player as we saw last year, and we're thrilled about the future with him.
What's going on? Jackie Montgomery with your Seahawks Daily. Well, of course, the pick that Pete Carroll is referring to is the first-round pick in the 2021 and 2022 draft that was part of the trade to bring star safety Jamal Adams here to Seattle. Now, the Seahawks head into the upcoming draft with just 3 picks, the fewest in franchise history, but Pete Carroll and John Schneider said they are happy with the moves they made to get here.
We're getting ready for our 12th draft this coming weekend. We have an amazing number of draft choices, 3. And the guys have been busting their tail. It's been a unique year. Really proud of Matt Berry and Trent Kirshner, Aaron Heinlein, the whole staff, everybody that's involved in this. Without having a first-round draft pick, it's always difficult for guys to dive in and focus. But they've done a great job. Tomorrow night's going to be really interesting without a pick. But yeah, I mean, we're ready to roll. We're excited about the future. We're excited about what we did in free agency, and now we're going to continue to keep building our team, and this is just one avenue.
Schneider confirmed that because of the pandemic, he and his staff have been planning for the upcoming draft since last April, which played a role in the Seahawks trading away picks, going from 8 down to 3.
There's no question it's been a unique year. It definitely came into the equation. It was part of the equation with Jamal last summer as we were reviewing and trying to project. Reviewing the juniors that were going to be seniors, right, and then trying to project what the fall was going to look like. So when you look at this draft in particular, we had to say to ourselves, what kind of questions are we going to have answered by the time we get to next spring? What's that going to look like? And things just felt too hazy, and so. Yeah, we just made an organizational decision.
Coach Carroll praised Schneider and his staff for the foresight they had back in 2020 to make the moves that they did to set the Seahawks up for success.
How we looked at the draft coming up way back when for the Jamal trade that came about. I mean, that took a lot of insight to understand what was going to be at stake now at this time of year. But it also led us into the moves that we made and to get prepared, and the free agency things that we've done to fortify our team. We're not going into the draft with great needs and big spaces that we need to fill and all of that, because the work that the personnel department put together to get our guys in position to situate the roster so we're in a really good place, and we feel really good about that right now. So hopefully we'll get some help and all that. But if you can imagine, a draft pick right now, the number one pick right now, played for us last year. That's freaking great, and he had a terrific football season, and he's going to play for us this year as a legit starter. I mean, it's an enormous pick that we gain value, and I'm just thrilled that Jamal's part of our team, and he's going to get way better too. He's going to improve a tremendous amount, and so it's going to be really exciting to watch how that goes down the road.
Well, the Seahawks currently have picks in the 2nd, 4th, and 7th round, but if history has taught us anything, John Schneider always has draft day magic up his sleeve, so I wouldn't be surprised if that turns into more selections. Well, this press conference was very long, over an hour to be exact, with several topics being discussed, so I highly suggest heading over to Seahawks.com to check out the full press conference.